Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. So I have a funny story to share with you. At least I think it's pretty funny. Hopefully you will too. I'm just going to give people a moment here to sign in to join us before I get into the story. And in the meantime, let me just introduce myself. I'm Teri Holland. I'm a trainer of NLP, hypnosis, and timeline therapy. So lately, I've been having this elbow problem where my left elbow, I had to think about which elbow that is for a moment. My left elbow was like, it felt tight. It felt like I couldn't fully extend it. It felt like there was something blocking it. And it was like, if you've ever had that feeling of having a joint kind of stiffen up and you know that you just want it to crack, right? Has that ever happened to you? And so and this was going on for a couple weeks, where I just felt like I couldn't fully extend my arm, like there was something in there stopping it. So in NLP and in the training that I offer, my NLP practitioner training, and then at the advanced level in the NLP master practitioner, we really go in depth into the body and metamedicine and healing. So I've been having this elbow issue. And this morning I went to the gym and I'm working out and I was doing a chest press, and all of a sudden I heard this snap in my elbow. It was just like a loud snap as I pressed the weight up. And it felt amazing. It was like whatever was in there just released. It just totally let go. So here's the funny part. Okay, so I mentioned that I train NLP practitioners. And as you guys sign in, feel free to say hi. If you have any questions, just pop into the comment box. I would love to answer any questions you have about this. So in the NLP practitioner training, I tell this story about how in the Hawaiian Huna tradition, we talk about these little black bags. We talk about, in the ancient Hawaiian Huna tradition, they talk about little black bags as being how we store negative emotions in the body. So it's something like this, where say you have an unexpressed negative emotion that you haven't let go of, and it gets trapped, say, here. I should have worn a lighter color for this, but you guys can see that, right? So let's say this is a bunch of negative emotions and they get trapped here. And over time, the person goes, oh, my elbow's starting to bug me. And they start to experience some discomfort or some pain in that part of the body. Because what happens neurologically is that this traps energy from moving through the body. It also restricts blood flow into the muscles. Now, if you've ever had blood flow restricted going into the muscles, it can be incredibly painful. So the person eventually goes, oh, that's really bugging me. And they go to the doctor, and the doctor says, oh, well, you have tennis elbow or golfer's elbow or something. And maybe they prescribe painkillers, maybe they send them to physio or for massage, and they go and they deal with it. And a while later, it comes back again. So back to my funny little story of I've been having this issue, like right there in my elbow, where it felt like for weeks I couldn't fully extend my arm. It felt like something was blocking it. And I couldn't figure out why. I hadn't done anything to my elbow. I hadn't injured it. I hadn't banged it on anything. There was no reason for it. So I'm at the gym this morning and doing a chest press, and all of a sudden as I pressed the weight up, it went crack. And whatever was in there released. And all of a sudden, guys, I got it. See, I've been doing these trainings and training people about the little black bag, and just as I did now, using my elbow as the example. Using my elbow as an example for a possibility of where we could store negative emotions and where they may get trapped. Now, this is where, as I said in my little intro blurb, we're going to talk about how suggestible the unconscious mind can be. And I trained this, guys, and I didn't realize that I had been giving my unconscious mind a suggestion over and over and over again to create an issue in my elbow until it was there. So it's totally fine now. Now it feels great. There's no problem. But what I want you to get from this story is that's how the body responds to thoughts that you're holding in your mind. So the instant you have a thought here, it's immediately in every cell in your body. It's the mind-body connection. We have neurotransmitters bathing every cell in the body. That means the second you have a thought, your body responds. So I had been sharing this information with my students, training on it, talking about in my weekend seminars and in the 7-day NLP practitioner training, talking about the little black bag and how we store negative emotions, how they get trapped in the body and create issues. And I kept using this elbow as the example, and then wondered why weeks later, all of a sudden, my elbow was feeling kind of funny and tight. So that's how suggestible the mind can be. And because I'm aware of it, I was able to catch that. But what if I didn't? What if I wasn't aware of that? What if, I mean, think about this, how many people, and you might be included, you might not be, maybe you're totally aware of your thoughts. But I want you to ask yourself, how aware are you of the thoughts you think and how your body responds to it? Are you aware of what you were thinking 5 minutes ago? Do you know what you were thinking 10 minutes ago? Because those thoughts have had an impact on your body. Those thoughts have been sent to every cell in your body. And if you're not aware of what it is that you're thinking, if you're not aware of how those thoughts are affecting you, then you have no idea of what's going on in the body and what's being created every day. In fact, not even every day, every moment of your life at a cellular level in your body. So that was my funny little story today of when I finally got it, of why I was having this elbow issue, because I kept telling the story to my students in a hypothetical context, but my unconscious mind, your unconscious mind, all of our unconscious minds cannot distinguish between fantasy or reality. It doesn't know what's real or what's not real. So every thought you have, whether it's an intentional thought, whether you're just thinking it to be funny, whether you're telling people a story that's not true, it doesn't matter. Whether you're telling yourself a story that's not true, it doesn't matter. The unconscious mind takes it personally, takes it as a fact, takes it on, and the body's listening. Dr. Deepak Chopra said, your immune system listens to every thought you have. So just think about that in relation to what is your state of health right now? Do you have chronic pain? Do you have chronic illness? And how are your thoughts controlling that? You have an incredible machine at your disposal. In fact, it's the most advanced piece of technology ever created in the universe that we know of anyway. And that is the human nervous system. And every thought you have is sent through your human neurology into your cells immediately in an instant. Every cell responds. And that was my proof of it today, a really great example of how negative emotions stored in the body can create pain, chronic pain, or create illness, or create disease, or any discomfort in the body. So if you're interested in how the process that we take people through to let that go, I have a breakthrough weekend that's coming up August 12th and 13th, where I'll actually, through that 2 days, be taking you through the process of letting go of your past negative emotions, limiting decisions, and beliefs. And you'll see firsthand how your body responds to that work. I'll put a link in the comments of this video so that if you're interested in that, you can follow up for more information or just drop me a message if you're curious to know more about that. And the early bird on that ends next week. So if you do want to sign up, do that before next week and save some money. All right, guys, thanks for joining me today. And I hope you got something out of this. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And if you think this video can benefit anyone, please share it with your friends. Thanks, guys. Have a great day, and I'll be back later. Bye.